Hello, welcome to another episode of Mr. DOSman. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about drawing bitmap text. This should be a much shorter video than my other ones have been. So without much more talking about it, let's dive right in and take a look. So, what I've been working on lately is I've finally found a paint program that'll meet my needs. The wonderful, shit, forgot the name. Yeah, Graphics 2 is the one I've been using. And it's fantastic. So yeah, I've been able to put some effort into building my bitmap font. Now, if you notice, it doesn't follow the standard ASCII layout a little bit. I made it with the capital letters first, then the lowercase, and then the lowercase number keys, and then the uppercase, and the rest of the chars are kind of out of whack a little bit. So I'm going to show you what I did to render it without having to do anything too crazy. And then over here I've got some 8 pixel by 8 pixel graphics for doing say we're going to have a little mini GUI of some sort. These characters you can use for decorating that GUI. So here's what our main script looks like now. We pull the mouse, we clear the buffer. That's something new I've added now that we've got things that move around and we want to erase them. Now we're drawing the string at the given mouse X and Y location, and we can pass the string in, so that's pretty cool. And then swap buffers, so that's what's going on in our script. Just to show that off a little bit real quick. Ooh, pretty. So yeah, so now we can draw bitmap text. So let's look at what goes into building it. So we're largely reusing the code for draw tile. We're actually using draw tile in our call because these are 8 by 8 pixels. The font is essentially part of the tile. So I had thought about splitting it off into a separate thing, but you know, it's nice to work with one palette for the whole thing, and these graphics are going to be pretty primitive, so I really don't need more than one sheet of tiles to work with, as far as I'm concerned for right now. So here we have our draw char function. So this is for drawing one individual character. So we have the X, the Y, and the character we want to draw. Kitty. So if the letters between A and Z, well, I figured out in my tile sheet that the offset that this block of characters starts at is the 17th one. So we subtract C minus A, and then I add 17. So if it's A minus A, that's 0 plus 17, that gives us capital A again. And we do the same thing for lowercase a through Z. Now if it's a special character or not, so the row underneath A through Z lowercase is 1, 2, 3, through 0, minus equals all of those characters. So what I'm actually doing here is as I'm comparing C to the string, and I'm trying to find the offset of where it is in here. So what this does is it returns a pointer to where the first instance of the character you're searching for is in memory. So what we do is we take the offset, we calculate it, and then we subtract it by the pointer to here. Okay, so then we know it's in row 2, and we know it's in column 17 plus the index. And then we do the same thing for row 4. So, as long as characters are kind of right next to each other, it's pretty easy to figure it out, even if it doesn't follow, the ASCII table strictly. You will notice I do have to escape the backslash, and I have to escape the quotation mark. Otherwise, the rest of them go through just fine. And then we draw the tile. So for actually drawing the string, it's not much hassle. So for a given x and a given y and a given string, we iterate over the length of the string, and then we draw the next character. If you have a character that doesn't quite fit, it's just going to default to whatever's in row 0, column 0, which is the upper left of this big A here. Right up there. So, yeah, that's about all I got. Let's look at that demo again real quick. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, the text follows the mouse around. We could make a little cursor if we wanted to. About every other time I build this, I get an access denied on the bin folder for some reason, but here's our little cursor. So happy and free. I should make it change like when you click on something, but oh well, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed watching. Like, subscribe, and share if you feel like it. But yeah, happy holidays. Right now, this is between Christmas and New Year, so enjoy your time.